Do not tell me I cannot stay in Nigeria. I had a different part two, but I had to recreate my part two due to the level of comments from my first part of my video, which was meant to be reasons why I like Nigeria. I've traveled to Nigeria many times, and I absolutely enjoy my stay, and it's a very comfortable stay. And one thing I will say is that if any one of you in these comments who are complaining about Nigeria was given $10 million to move out of Nigeria, you would not leave. Because guess what? You have money now to stay there comfortably, and you can't tell me that you would leave your country. If the richest black man in the world lives in Nigeria, you cannot tell me that that place is not livable. If all of these Afrobeat stars and artists, even I can say Davido, who is an American citizen, lives most of his time in Nigeria, you cannot tell me this place is unlivable. Also, you're probably saying, oh, they're rich, they're celebrities. And if you want to complain about poverty, okay, yes, poverty exists there, but poverty exists everywhere. Do not think that people in America are not living under bridges, have no running water, are homeless. It exists tremendously here. Many of you are telling me not to come to Nigeria. I'm crazy for wanting to be there and all of the above. And you don't realize that you are contributing to the destruction of your own country. Foreigners invest in the country and provide jobs. Foreigners create tourism, and therefore tourism builds many successful economies today. And that is the thing. So it's interesting how many of you don't understand that concept. That's the worst thing to do, is to try to build another man's country when you have your own beautiful country.
Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. How we all doing today? So this lady made a video previously to talk about why she loved Nigeria more than the United States of America. She was among the people that came back to Nigeria during the date of December. Of course, she's a Nigerian, and she came to share her opinion or her thoughts on Nigeria, why she prefer to live in Nigeria more than the USA. People came to attack her in the comment section, telling her that it's because you're living in the USA, that is why you're saying you like Nigeria more than the USA. Okay, of course, the reason she gave, they are valid reasons if you ask me, because I posted that video on my channel. I'm going to tag it on this video too, so that you can go and watch it if you're interested. I don't see anything wrong with somebody coming to say that I prefer to live in Nigeria more than the USA. When I checked out her video, I checked some of the comments. I find out that they are fake accounts, like account that have 2 followers, 3 followers. They are just recently created and all that. I find out that it might not even be Nigerians in the comment section attacking that. It might be people from these other African countries. We don't know for sure, because those accounts, most of the accounts on the comment section was actually fake accounts. I went through the comment section to see, but then I don't see anything wrong with somebody's coming to say I actually prefer to live in Nigeria than in the USA. Like, we don't know what people go through in this Western world where they live. We don't know the kind of suffer people suffer. I can tell you that we that is living in Nigeria, that we are actually living luxury lifestyle, because most people there, when you give birth, you don't have anybody. I'm a woman. When you give birth, you don't have anybody to help you. You have to kind of run training children and raising children on your own without help. Most people cannot even afford to bring their parents and all that, and you have to do all those things on your own. You know how it is. You know how mentally it can be. People prefer to be in Nigeria, live in Nigeria. The problem in Nigeria is that most people don't have money to live in Nigeria. Do you understand? Like, we don't have the money to live in Nigeria. Do you understand? The job doesn't pay much for us to stay here, but Nigeria is sweet. Living in Nigeria is sweet. Trust me. When we complain that things are expensive, I will try to actually compare how much you're buying something from how much people in America is buying it. By the time you convert it, you see that it's actually cheaper in Nigeria. It's actually cheaper in Nigeria. So when people say I actually actually prefer to stay in Nigeria more than the USA. It is okay for them to say it because that is their preference. That is what they like. That shouldn't be any person's business. That shouldn't be any person's concern. This is my opinion, and this is what I feel is best for me. Some people are telling her not to come to Nigeria. Some people are telling her to come back now if you think that Nigeria is better than United States of America. Sometimes I used to tell people, who no go, no no. Who no go, no no. You don't have anybody. Some of these countries, you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have anybody. Unless you call people back home, you don't have friends. You are just moving into a new country. There is nobody there that you know. You are on your own. Nobody even greets you. Everybody see you and give you this smile, fake smile. I call it fake smile because all those smiles, they look fake to me. It's not the real smile. Like you pass somebody in Nigeria and the person is telling you, hello, good morning, how are you? Somebody that doesn't even know you will ask you, how are you? Somebody that doesn't know you, have not met you before. Somebody will see you stranded on the road and stop to help you. Most of these countries is not like that. Trust me, it's not like that in the USA. It is not like that in the USA. People are minding their business. Everybody is on their own. You are on your own. Like Oyo is your name. So if you are somebody that have not had that experience of living alone or being alone on your own, if you go to those countries, you will suffer. The lady actually knows what she's talking about because Nigeria is sweet. Like Nigeria is sweet to live. Una no go understand. Person wey know, if you no go, you no know. You don't know what these people are passing through. You don't know how much they are suffering. You don't know how much people are working their asses out to be able to put food on the table and pay bills. Some people work from job to job to pay bills. They don't even have any extra thing at the end of the month. Some people come back to Nigeria and they see that your mates in Nigeria, they've already built house by doing businesses in Nigeria. So when people come out and say that Nigeria is livable more than these countries, trust me, those people know what they are doing. Those people understand what they are saying. They know to their bone marrow that this place where they nothing they they actually know those things. That's why they can come out and tell us that I prefer to live in Nigeria more than the USA. Have you also thought about why people are Jakpadaing? Do you think Jakpada is because they didn't find job or they are not able to renew their visa and all that? Most of them couldn't continue going through the stress they are going through. Most of these people, now the people where they do well for Nigeria, I mean people that are doing well in Nigeria, some of them sold their houses, some of them sold their cars, some of them sold their landed properties just to be able to acquire visa and travel. And by the time they get there, the country say, not be waiting they tell us, so not be so easy. One thing people don't know is that for you to move to a new country and start to live life the way you were living it in Nigeria before you got there, it have to take you like 3 years, 4 years, 4 years, 5 years. I'm not even saying 3 years, 4 years, 5 years in that country, and you have to work. You have to work. Do you know how many marriages have been destroyed because of this Japa period? People travel and go to the UK, and by the time you know it, wife is one corner, the guy is one corner. They don't see each other because they have to work and work and work and work, and that is how the marriage. Everybody lost interest in the marriage, and everybody is on their own and all that. So when people tell you that living in Nigeria is good, trust me, living in Nigeria is good. Living in Nigeria is luxury. But people need to work hard. That is why you see people are doing business, people are working, people are creating content. Everybody is trying to do one thing. The Nigerian spirit. We know the Nigerian spirit, and we understand the Nigerian spirit. Yes. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please do well to subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget to turn your post notification on so you'll be the first to know whenever I post out a new video. Thank you so much for your constant support on this channel. I love you guys, and I will definitely see you soon. Bye.